Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on Salesforce Bold. Guys, in this video, we'll learn about the flat file integration. It is a kind of integration where instead of making API calls, you will be creating a file and uploading it to a server for further uses. So in this video, I'll tell you what is a flat file integration, how and where you should use it, and I'll also show you by creating a file in my Salesforce environment and we'll be uploading it to SFTP server. So let's start today's video, guys. I'm Kapil, your host, and you're watching Salesforce Bold. Alright guys, let's start today's video. So as I told you already, we'll be learning about flat file integration. Like what is the flat file integration? So flat file integration is literally a flat file which won't be having any hierarchy structure, and that may contain data separated by new lines. It is going to be a file format which needs to be uploaded to a server for further uses. So the way it works is the step one would be data export to export your data to a specific file. Then step two would be to use a file transfer protocol to upload your file. Then data import will be there to your target server, and then the error handling will be maintained accordingly. So in this video, guys, I'll show you how you can create a flat file integration in Salesforce. Okay, so to do that, I have created a trial server here on SFTP cloud.io. You can also use that for testing purpose. They're providing 6 days of trial because to upload a file you need the server, right? So you can use that. Okay, now here if you will see, I'll be creating a SFTP instance first. Let's say I'm selecting the Singapore instance name, instance storage. Okay, so it is creating the SFTP instance. Okay, and it is created now. Okay, I can see one user is there, and here if you will go like users, and connection detail. So this is going to be the connection detail that we'll be using in the environment, and this is the file manager where you will be able to see the data that we are going to upload from our Salesforce server. Okay, now to do that in Salesforce, we'll need a named credential. Okay, so for that we'll go on to named credential. I had created one for testing purpose. I'll show you how you can also create it. Okay, so for that first you need external credential. So here we'll be creating a new external credential. Let's say flat file external. I'll copy it here. Authentication protocol, for now we will just keep it custom. Save. And now as we have created the external credential here, we will be adding principals and headers also. Now let me tell you how we are going to connect the Salesforce environment with this SFTP server. It is not going to be a direct connectivity with this SFTP cloud. Instead of that, we'll be using FTP API. So if you don't know about this website, guys, you can read the introduction. Designed for people who need to perform actions like download, upload, delete, and transfer, and that's what we are trying to do. On the FTP and SFTP server, in our case, the server is SFTP. So this is basically kind of API which is going to help you to hit call out to your server. So we'll be using this API, and from this we'll be using upload file. So for upload file, this is the URL, and these are the parameters. Content type will be sent there. So username, password, port, FTP host, and FTP type. There are 5 parameters. Okay. So what we will do, we'll go here and we'll create a principal here. Let's name it basic authentication. Number of parameter 5. Okay. Oh, this is sequence actually, so let it be like one only. And now here you will be able to add your parameters one by one, like username, password, and all the parameters as well. Okay, so if we'll see here, username, password, port, FTP host, and FTP type. Okay, so here we'll do username. I will be copying my username from here. This is the username. Okay, now I'll be adding other parameters in the similar manner. Okay, I have to copy my password as well. For that, I'll just keep it on the other screen and quickly copy it from there, and then I'll come back on the screen. Okay, done. I have copied my password and I'll paste it here. Where's the add button? Here it is. Now third parameter is going to be port. Okay, so in port we are going to have SFTP 22. Okay, port 22. Next parameter, FTP host. FTP host. Okay, I think in FTP host we need to have the URL of the SFTP server. So here I will do FTP host, and host is this. Pasted the value, and in parameter 5 it is FTP type, which is going to be SFTP in our case. FTP type SFTP. Okay, so we have added 5 parameters for now, and it looks good to me actually. Okay, now we have created a external credential here, guys. Now as the next step, what we need to do is we'll be going for the named credential. Okay, so I'll click here quickly, and we'll create a named credential here. Okay, I'll create a named credential. Flat file name credential, pretty generic name for this. Okay, now in the URL you need to put that FTP API URL for the upload file. This is the URL. So we'll have this here and we will put it here. Okay, now in external credential you can select your flat file integration, flat file external. Okay, we don't need client certificate. Authorization header we don't need. We need formulas in header. What else is there? Let me just validate. Usually I am messing around with these settings. Okay, I think this is good. Name credentials are saved. Okay, why this window is still open? Okay, so my named credentials are here, guys, and here, as you can see, the external credentials are also here, which are having principal, where we are having the values of the parameters that needs to be passed to make the connection successful. Okay, now here we'll be creating custom headers that needs to be passed during the REST callout. So for that we'll be having the similar values here. Username, now this value will be coming from your principal, and it has to come as a formula basically. So the structure of getting these values are, you need to have curly braces, exclamation mark, $sign, then you need to write credential. Okay, then you need to have your external credential name. In my case it is flat file external. Then you need to have the parameter name that you had created in external credential. So in external credential, if you will notice here, the parameters that were needed were having hyphen, but there we have added like FTP host directly without hyphen, because hyphens are special characters are not allowed. But here these are the headers which should be having the same parameter label. Okay, so here I will have username. Okay, let it be sequence number 1, and we'll copy this because this needs to be go in all other things as well. Now we'll create another one. Password. Here we'll do password. Now next is port. Sorry, what I'm doing. Port. Okay. Next was FTP host with the hyphen. So here you can have it like FTP hyphen host. Again, I'm creating principal. So sorry, this is scroll is happening. FTP hyphen host. In value, you will be having name credential, external credential value, which is FTP without hyphen host. Okay, and another value will be having FTP type. Okay, and here you will have FTP type. Now here, if you will see, you are not exposing your parameters value anywhere. You just had it in your principal. That also got encrypted with the star signs. And here in values as well, we are using this formula to fetch those values. We are not exposing the values anywhere. Okay. Now, as we have created the name credentials, we need to provide our user permission to use this name credential. For that, you can go via profile or permission set way. Just for the sake of this demo, I'll be assigning this permission directly to the profile. Okay, my user is system admin. Okay, now here should be option to okay, here it is, enable external credential principal access. So I'll do edit, which is not happening. Let me open it from here. Okay, somehow it is still not happening. Okay, I don't know why it was not happening. I literally had to switch to the classic experience to get to this page. So if it is happening with you as well, try it in this way. Switch to the classic, search for a profile, go in this option, and you will be able to click on it. Something must be wrong with the environment. Okay, so now we are having proper access and all other things as well on the plate. Okay, and here, as you can see, as of now there is no file. Now we'll do one thing. We'll create a block of code to push it. Okay, now if you will see here, so in this FTP API document, it says file object contains 3 parameters: path, file name, and body. So basically we need to create a file which is containing path, file name, and body, and then we'll be able to pass that file in this environment. Okay, so for that we need to create a wrapper class in the apex to have the path, file and body, and then we'll be able to convert it in a blob value to pass it here. Okay, so I'll quickly create a code block here, guys. So the functionality I'm not going to show you on any specific lightning web command button. You can like use it wherever you want, but just for the sake of this demo, I'll just give you a quick demo of it. Okay, so this is the apex class that I had created. Now here I'll create a wrapper class. Okay, we need path, file name and body. Okay, these are the three things that we have to pass there. Now FTP request wrapper. So for me the path is going to be the root path maybe of my server. I don't have any folder there actually, so I'll just do a slash, which means root of the directory. Okay, then why it is having, okay, now it's fixed. FTP dot body. So for my body also, first, I mean, whatever content you're having in your body, it could be a paragraph, it could be, you know, record details or whatever it is. So that needs to be converted into this base 64 encoded string. Okay, so base 64 encode, and here I'll do, okay, here it is. Okay, so we'll be converting this tags. Instead of this tags, you can have your account data, any detail, I mean whatever you want. Let's add a hello also there. Okay, I don't know why it is showing this error here. Anyways, we'll see. Okay, now we'll create payload. Okay, very nice. I don't remember the name of this autocomplete extension, guys, but trust me, it works really well. So we don't need this actually. I just pressed the tab and it auto-completed this. So JSON dot serialize FTP, then this is fine. JSON payload is done. HTTP request equals to new HTTP request. Now here you will be having your name credential name. Where it was coming now. So I just press tab to auto-complete it. So in my case, it is flat file named credentials. Where are my name credentials? This is external credential. This is name credential. Okay. So here I will have this. Okay, that should be fine. Now endpoint is fine. Method should be post, that is also fine. Request.set body, JSON, payload, this is also fine. STTP, we have created STTP. Now response, STTP.send, oh nice. Okay, now what we can do is, we can simply print the response here. We'll do system.debug. Anyways, let it do it by itself. Okay, let me add some text also. Okay, so this is going to be the code to create a file. Now to quickly execute it, guys, what we can do is, we can simply copy it. That's how I tried it last time. And we can go to developer console, debug. This is my last test code, so I'll remove it, extend the anonymous window a little, paste it here. Okay, so let's see if we're getting any error. So we'll execute it, and on the server there was no file yet. That reminds me, we have to add the file extension also. So where is the file name? Okay, here if you'll notice we have missed a parameter. So if I'll go there, or maybe I can add it first here. So file path is fine, this is fine. FTP dot file name, this is going to be the name of the file. So in my case, let's say hello.txt. Okay, save. Now I will copy the code again from here to here and paste it here. Okay, now this looks fine to me. So in case of no error, it should technically create a file on that SFTP server, and the file name is going to be hello.txt. Okay, let's see. Okay, it is sending the request. Let's see if we are having success response. Okay, in the response body you can see the status is success, message is file uploaded successfully. Okay, now if I'll go on the SFTP cloud, click on file manager, it will refresh the file, and here you can see a file is generated which is hello text, which is our file basically. I think we can open it here. No, I have to download it. Let me open it. So you can see this text file which says hello text here, right? So that's how you can manage this file transfer integration, guys, in your Salesforce environment. If you're having this kind of requirement, this integration is going to be a go-to thing for you. Okay, so that it is for today, guys. As always, I'll be uploading the complete code on my blog, which is salesforcepol.com. So feel free to go there and copy paste the code as per your requirement. Okay, so that it is for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.